Hello and welcome again. Today I want to talk about the importance of creating a wealth process or just a process in life. This is one of the biggest defining characteristics between people who succeed at what they want and people who never get anywhere at what they want. Is defining a process, making a plan of action and sticking to it and creating daily habits. This is something you definitely want to start doing, not only to do sometimes, it has to be a life skill. You have to make planning and acting on something you want a skill and a steady thing you continue on. Because if you don't, you're going to end up floundering and being inconsistent. So what does this mean? Essentially, you have goals in life. You have things you want. Say you want to lose 30 pounds by the end of the year. You have a big goal, lose 30 pounds. Okay, so how do you get from where you're at now to losing the 30 pounds? Well, you want to have a plan of action. My goal is to lose 30 pounds. So what am I going to do? Maybe I'll make a monthly goal of losing 6 pounds a month or 5 pounds a month, or maybe I'll lose 10 pounds the first month, or whatever my goal is. So how would I do that? I make habits and short-term goals. My habits may be start cooking more. Maybe I'll cook 3 times a week. I go from zero cooking to cooking 3 times a week. I go from exercising 0 times to exercising maybe 3 times a week. Go from 3 days of light exercise, 3 days of 10-minute exercise, and I make it up to 15 minutes exercise. I might make it up to 4 days of 15 minutes of exercise, and I may start eliminating things out of my diet. I stop eating sugar. I stop eating processed grains. I stop eating a lot of wheat or dairy products. Whatever it takes to get to your goal. That's what you want to do. You want to build habits and create that process and keep engaging in it until you succeed. That's the real secret. It's not a secret, but it's the mundane stuff they don't tell you about. In society, what we tell you is, they show you the event, they show you the last result. This person got rich, this person got thin, this person has this, and people see these things, and then they want a part of it. They wonder why they don't have those things and how can they get there. They write it off as luck, but it's not luck. I guess you can win the lottery or something, but 99.9% of the time it's not luck. You want to have you want to get out there, make a move, and keep swinging at the plate, keep taking chances, keep putting yourself out there and making intelligent action and taking calculated risk until you get what you want. The difference is the mindset. A wealth mindset is they understand I need to create a process. I need to do an event. I need to engage in daily habits that lead me to the success I want in an area I want. If I want to be good at drawing, I got to get up and draw frequently. If I want to be good at socializing, I got to get out and socialize. I want to be good at lose weight and be in great shape, I got to get out there and practice at it. The poverty mindset to this is things just happen. Whatever happens just happens. You just get lucky. I'm just going to leave it. It's out of my hands. I'm just going to let whatever happen to me. I'm going to let life happen. And that mindset is going to lead you nowhere, and you're going to end up floundering and being stagnant. And that's a mindset you want to stay away from. That's a mindset that I've heard a lot of, and I grew up and seen around me was, life's out of my control. I can't get better at things. Well, you definitely can get better at things. And the way you do that is by engaging in a process of events that leads you there and being around people who are in the same boat as you and want to get better. So what's the best way to go by setting up your process? My recommendation: get a Word document, write down on something what your goals are. Don't overload yourself with too much at once. Start with your main biggest things. If your goal is making more money or paying off your debt, start with that. If your goal is exercising, start with that. If your goal is, socializing or maybe dating, start with that. And start putting down your largest goals first. My dream or your dream, I call them your dreams. Your dream is to pay off your debt at the end of the year or the end of 2 years. And then you set your midterm goals, like your short midterm goals. That means your goal is maybe to pay off $10,000 in 6 months. And then you get to your daily habits. How are you going to do this? Are you going to earn extra income? What are you going to do? Start a separate business, work extra hours. What are you going to do? Try to consolidate your loans, try to lower your interest rates, sell a lot of your stuff. Do whatever it takes to get to that goal. And if you set those daily habits and you start putting those goals there, you start striving to hit them. And as you see results, you become more motivated to keep pushing out there and keep doing more, which is the entire point. You want to keep yourself motivated. You want to keep seeing those results. And that's why daily habits are a big deal. Because if you just have a goal to do something, you're just going to think about it and do a little bit here and there, and you're going to lose interest or get discouraged. That's why you need to be out there and you need to make those daily small steps, and you're going to see incremental increases, and you're going to start becoming motivated. Let's say you don't hit your goal. Let's say your goal is to pay off your debt at the end of the year, but you don't quite make it. What if you pay your debt off in 18 months? Well, 18 months is better than never paying it off, or better paying off in 5 or 6 years. So even if you don't quite, maybe you don't lose 15 pounds, maybe you lose 10 pounds, but you've made a big leap in that right direction. maybe you don't get all the phone numbers you want. Maybe you get two phone numbers out of five. Well, that's better than getting zero and sitting at home and wondering why you couldn't, get any phone numbers. So the goal is, you're going to fail, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to learn along the way, and that's part of the process to becoming successful at anything. And that's the whole secret, and that's what people are afraid of, or failing and making mistakes. But you gotta look at these as life as an experiment. You gotta get out there, try something, see what works, and adjust it until you get to where you want. It's not going to be overnight, but it'll happen a lot quicker than you think if you start making the habits and planning on a daily basis and acting towards it. And that's something I want you to do, and that's something I want to do. I try to do. I engage in doing all the time, but I always want to do it more and more. Is to set those process of events, and I want you to let me know what processes you have, what things do you want to do better at, what are your goals, what are your plans to get to that point. I'll post that, or leave comments, or post on the site, and let me know, and we can feedback and talk to each other about it. And also, in terms of our website, definitely come by, check it out. Join, subscribe to the video, get newsletters, get more comments, get more information. Definitely look forward to hearing from you guys. And again, like and subscribe. C. Mass from Infinite Transcendence, and take care.